Hi, everyone. This is a very special episode today. Today, Kenny McCormick, that's sitting in the chair, is acting the whole episode about the 16 most brutal ways to die. Really, the 16 most brutal ways to die. So Kenny, take it away. Really, take it away. Yep. Okay, come on, Kenny. Take it away now. Let me tell you one more thing. April Fools! Yep. So, I'm Paul, Mr. Cleveland, who's living in the city of Cleveland and the state of Cleveland in the United States of Cleveland, and unfortunately, we have to have our April Blizzard. And it's our 13th episode. I've realized I was going to do birds, but, why do something about birds when to tell you, I'm going to do something very, very random. I am. And first thing, I got the first vaccination of the bunch. That's right. The first vaccine of the bunch. So, hold on a minute. I'm going to tell you about what the episode's going to be while I'm talking. And I just want to see something here, one way, shape, or form. And, yeah, okay, everything's going okay. Can you hear me, anybody? If you can't, text me, because I can hear you stage time. So, also, today is a very special day for the Christian community. Well, actually, mostly the Catholic and mainline Protestants. Kenny looks like a ball. Oh my God! You sat on Kenny! You bitch! So, I'm drinking Jewish wine. Happy Passover. Happy Maundy, Thursday. And obviously, April Fools, our 13th episode, so I'll give you a little sneak peek of our list that we're going to do this week. I know it's going to be about birds, but April Fools. Okay, well, I'm actually going to start with cartoon characters who get the shaft. I know it sounds dirty, but no, that's not what I mean. I mean cartoon characters who can't get a lucky break, who is so gullible that anything can happen to them and they just don't realize it. So, number 16, I'm going to go with Bullwinkle J. Moose. Well, if it wasn't Rocky, he'd be higher on the list because his stupidity actually gets the best of him. Hey, Rocky, what will really hit? And he could never pull that damn rabbit out of his hat. Or his pants. Well, he doesn't wear pants. But, yeah. Moose. Yeah, so his gullibility really does as well. And that's why he made the list. Bullwinkle J. Moose. Number 15. Sylvester. Yes. Well, first off, he can't catch the Tweety because Tweety always kind of finds a way to he's like, Tweety's kind of a cute little bastard, basically. Because,
oh, you pretty cat. I thought you thought a pony cat. Thought a pony cat. Oh, yeah.
well, again, Sylvester, sometimes he just, because of Tweety, he can't get his lucky break, and yes, Tweety is a guy. He wears a sailor-like hat and what have you. But Sylvester, and sometimes even when Sylvester is a Porky Pig's pet, he's kind of like, he's like, oh my goodness! Yeah. So, Sylvester has to be number 15 because he sometimes doesn't, sometimes basically, for the most part, he just gets the short end of the stick. Number 4, and there's one in a cartoon that, because he couldn't get rid of the kangaroo, or giant mouse that he thought, everyone got to go to sleep except for him. He had to be, he had light bulbs in his eyes. It was like the Lighthouse episode, but number 14, Brian Griffin. I know what you're going to say. It's like, he deserves it. He's a jerk. Oh, you. I borrow some pot from you? Oh, first off, Brian has reasons to drink. First off, his owner, or quote-unquote owner, is a buffoonic, dumbass jerk. And basically, he gets the crap beaten out of Glenn Quagmire, and Glenn Quagmire, I want you to try to beat the crap out of Brian in Ohio. You're going to get the Goddard Law smacked dab in front of your face. Yeah. You will. Thank God you're a cartoon character, so yeah, I could do more of these cartoon lists, but just one. That's it. So Brian Griffin has reasons to drink, and because his life sucks, and the only person that looks up towards him is Stewie, but sometimes Stewie beats the crap out of him. Lose my money. And so what does Brian do? He just throws him on at a double-decker bus. Number 13, Gail Gunderson. Oh, yeah, I have to add a Simpsons character. God, I hate the Simpsons. You heard me right, folks. I hate the Simpsons. One of the few things I hate. But, yeah, Gail Gunderson, he's loosely based on that Glenn Ross character. I tried to do that as a play, and oh my God, I sucked at it. I think I have a video somewhere, but I think it might be damaged. I don't know. I don't care. I know I promised somebody for it, but yeah. So, poor Gil, poor guy. I don't know. I don't watch The Simpsons anymore. Number 12, Klaus the fish. Ah, I'm Klaus. I'm a fish. He was going to do ski jump in East Germany in 1980, and I'm going to do the ski jump. Whee! And then his brain is now in a fish. It's almost like that Dr. Seuss character that the fish is like, no, don't do that. I don't know why it sounds like Mr. Lippet from The Incredible Mr. Lippet, but c'est la vie. So, yeah, Klaus now has to deal with Stan, which he too is a dumbass, but I think he's better than Peter Griffin. Thank you. But, yeah. And then there's Roger the alien. Huh. I'm an alien. I live in the basement. I wear clothes. Yeah. And so, I kind of like American Dad sometimes. more than Family Guy in most part, but I haven't watched it recently. Number 11, Squid. As far back as I remember, I always wanted to be a good feather. Yeah, it's based upon the Goodfellas. And yeah, you see that here. Let's see if you can view that over here. Let's see. When you're hearing me talk, damn it. Let's see. The good fellows, good feathers, good vibrations. Okay, stay. Damn. Stay. Damn. Well, first, another thing too is that I'm doing Blind Solo again. Well, something happened last night. Yeah, a giant thunderstorm came by Cleveland, and so for some apparent reason, my brother Mark got captured in that thunderstorm, and Para captured him. Oh, hold on. I mean, I can probably just do this for the back. But yeah, Mark. Yeah, the reason why I'm again is because Mark got captured by some Buddy and Parma. You gotta have good fellas, otherwise I'm gonna have to move that damn poster. Okay, I said stay, come on, stay, baby. Stay, babe. Or, let me move this just a skosh, just in case it moves. But now, I'm just doing this. Okay. But yeah. There we go. Okay, yeah, stay. So, yeah, the poster up there is So the thing is, the reason why I chose Squid over, like, I don't know, Chicken Boo, I'll give him an honorable mention, but they'll mention that later. So Chicken Boo, Matt Kenny again, and he's part of that list. But sorry, Tom Selleck. Yeah. So the thing is, Squid gets the crap eaten out of him. It's right over here. So it's like, come on. I wish Animaniacs would, the new Animaniacs would actually have the good feathers. Because good feathers, they're a fun show. I think I have a little toy somewhere with yeah. Okay. I know I'm doing a little bit of improvisation here, but yeah. So, here it is. Here's a 3D motion. Okay, that's a little bit blurred, but you see Squid here. He's smiling, and they call him like there's Bobby and Squid and Pesto. Pesto is kind of like the Dizzy, almost like Animaniacs answer to Dizzy Devil, and but like every episode, Squid gets crap beating out of him, and it's kind of disappointing as well. So, number 10, we have Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I want some, alright! Some Bronx Paradise! Yeah! Eat everything! Yeah! And me! He's always that. Yeah, well, Carl from Aqua Teen has an interesting scenario. Well, in some way, shape, or form. But, yeah. The story is the Aqua Teens are like kind of live next door to him. Like, there's Master Shake who always screws Carl over. Then there's Frylock who tries to encourage Carl for a few things, and then there's Meatball. It's like, hey Carl, how's it going? And then there's Meatball. It's like, I'm sorry that I do that, Carl. Look, but it's the villains who really have been messing Carl up a lot. Big time. So, that's why he's on the list. Number 9, Johnny Bravo. And he can't get his lucky break, and the thing is that Johnny Bravo wants to get the ladies. He gets advice from his mom, from the deli guy, the diner guy, and then there's this little girl that was there. But it's like Johnny Bravo's trying all the look for love in all the wrong places. He's kind of like Pepe Le Pew. Yeah, he's kind of like Pepe Le Pew in the whole scenario of life. But I'm walking away. Now, first thing is, again, Mark is not here because the thing is, Mark has been captured by a lightning storm that happened. And it's that's why I heard I had the Mark. That's here for now. But the thing was, the reason why our cameraman Mark is not here is because he was informed to get us some. I told him to get a 6-pack of beer, and just before the show started yesterday. And the thing was, the story was this: like lightning struck him, and he just disappeared. And last, from what I heard, he wound up in Parma. Some woman in Parma just got tired of what like degrading all the woman in Parma. There's been some controversy about that. The word rhymes with tank, and it caused a lot of controversy. So the thing is, this woman, as a matter of fact, she goes by the name of Dee Dee. Yeah, her name's Dee Dee. And Dee Dee was angry about all this, so she captured the Dustin. The thing was, so now so Dustin's at her place, and that's why he hasn't been here. So I have to. So the punishment is Mark has been at this place called. So he's at Dee Dee's place, which has most flamingos in all of Parma. She has 1,000 flamingos, and it's like, and on Christmas they light up. Yeah, they do, like a Christmas tree. So the thing is, that's where Mark is right now. That's why you haven't seen him. And this is what was left of his glasses. So, if anyone in Parma can find Mark, please type down below, and hope Mark can get away from Dee Dee, the Parma woman, from all those flamingos, and the pierogies that would probably the killer pierogies, and also there's also killer flamingos. But yeah, then we have the Warner Bros. Sports Show. Then we have the Final Four episode, which is actually going to be on Easter Sunday. Yeah. So one of the lists I'm actually saying is going to be on that list. So cartoon characters get the shafts is part of that, as well as cartoon characters help in real life. That meaning, in some ways, like they have to wait in line. It's like, oh God, and like some of the whole I'm hunting rabbits kind of thing, or tunes that get little to no love, which is almost like cartoon characters getting the shaft, but thing is, it's more like they want to be known for and whatnot, and what have you. And also, cartoon characters that were seen naked. When I mean that, I don't mean any of the most of these Looney Tunes characters on here, because they're already naked. Next, let's see, Porky Pig. Yeah, with the exception of Porky Pig. Well, Elmer Fudd's clothed, but I mean animal characters. Porky Pig's on that list, but his friends are not. That's all I can say. But yeah. So I hope you're liking this episode. Click the like button, hit subscribe to Warner Brothers Broadcasting Network. We'll hope we can get the Warner Brothers Sports Show soon and get notified. Bring that down. And what I found out, this Dee Dee, the woman from Parma, doesn't like the cowbell. Okay, moving on. Number 8. Yeah, Odie. Thing is, he's always getting messed around with Garfield, and I couldn't even put in Jar Arbuckle because sometimes he's always getting dumped, and it's like his love life is null and void. But yeah, poor Odie. He does get some love. That's why he did not make the tunes that get a little love list, which I'll mention another day. And John loves Odie, but John does not get love. Number 7, Wiley Coyote. Now, okay. Wiley Coyote has a sad, pathetic life. First off, he lives in the southwestern desert. Second off, I wish I knew what Weird Al Yankovic said in UHF. It's like, this sadistic roadrunner always mocks him and me when he gets made and all that. I really enjoy the show! Sounds more like that guy who is giving Mel Brooks the paper and hanging his head. So yeah, that's Wiley Coyote's life. And I kind of feel bad for him, because the thing is, no matter what, he never wins. And sometimes he will brag about himself. Well, in the Bugs Bunny, when he meets Bugs Bunny, he's like, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Wiley Coyote, genius. He thinks he's like better, and yeah, sounds like somebody who went to Harvard School and is paying off the loans. And then he ends up saying, "Oh, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Mud." And Bugs Bunny's like,
And folks, Mud spelled backwards is dumb. What a room.
so yeah, Bugs Bunny's number 1 in my opinion, as well as everyone else's opinion with cartoon characters. Moving on. From 1 canine creature, well, actually 3 canine creatures: Odie, dog, Wiley Coyote, and this one's a wolf. Number 6, Lupe de Lupe. Okay, now nobody would know who Lupe de Lupe is unless if you're a furry. Oh, here's the background. Well, I'll give a little bit of it. Well, Hanna-Barbera during the late 50s was sky high at the time. You know, I was mentioning about Pepe Le Pew a lot. In many ways, Hanna-Barbera made their own version of Pepe Le Pew. But instead of being a skunk, he'd be a wolf. Because instead of being an Eros love creature, Loopy would be a agape love creature. It sounds odd, but no, that's true. There's a historian who mentioned about that. Chris Lehman or something. He's got a good book, but you compare the when cartoons of Loopy the Loop were from 1959 to 1965, and then when was the height of civil rights movement? Today? No. From 1959 through 1965. Tough time back then. But, yeah. Well, so, usually the cartoons are like, I am a good wolf. He's trying to erase all the wrongs the wolves do, and in reality, wolves actually just run away from people. But, the natives would actually respect him, because if it wasn't for wolves, running in packs, how would our indigenous Native American people hunt for food, especially big game like deer, bison, moose, something like that? You have to have a group of people to just kill it. And when the distribution of horses came from the west, from Europe, our native people actually could outrun the ungulates, which are animals with the hooves and whatnot. And actually, speaking of Passover, I believe deer and bison and I don't know if moose is or not, but you can eat that. Jewish people can eat that. Again, from what I heard. But yeah, so Loopy tries to be a good wolf, but the whole story of the big bad wolf's gonna eat you, the wolf by your door, being thrown to the wolves or to the lions. No, wait, that's Daniel. So, okay, up next, number 5, Donald Duck. Well, there's actually a song that they wrote in the 50s, like they say, who's got sweetest disposition? And no one but Donald Duck. So, he does get the shaft a little bit. Whether it's from his girlfriend, from his girlfriend, from his nephews, from his uncle, and and his middle name's Flannery. What kind of name is that? Of course you're gonna get kicked around. But yeah, Donald Duck might as well just have Kick Me tattooed on his put on his shirt, tattooed on his back. Yeah, he has feathers, but might as well just shave Kick Me on his back. That's another story altogether, but yeah. He's that kind of person that's like, what, trying? Translation: don't let it bug you. Don't let it bug you. Don't let it bug you. Yeah, I'll be honest. Thank God I got my COVID vaccination, because maybe I won't need these anymore. But because talking like this, I might as well just go talk like Donald Duck, basically. And I think that's why it's my favorite Disney character. He's more realistic. He might sound pessimistic, but he is very, very realistic. And to be truthful, some people don't. That's another story altogether. He doesn't like wearing pants or anything sometimes. From what I heard, he wanted to sign out to Looney Tunes, but unfortunately, Donald Duck is a modest duck. Instead of modest mouse, a modest duck. But again, with Donald having Chip and Dale on his rear end, as well as many ants and who else? I think he had bees and what have you. It's like he's Tom with many Jerrys. And speaking of Tom with many Jerrys, number 4, Thomas the cat. Tom from Tom and Jerry.
Wow.
Yeah, Thomas doesn't talk. Well, yeah, he sings. Like there was this cartoon where he's like playing the upright bass or something like that, or a mini upright bass, and it was a Louis Jordan song. Louis Jordan Smile. That's from Eric Burton, but of course, Tom. Sorry, Tom cannot get a lucky break. Because that little bastard Jerry. I don't know whether Jerry that's a little bastard, but that's something else. Somebody I used to know, but yeah, Jerry will actually take advantage of the scenario, like if the questionable maid. If Aunt Jemima, I'm just gonna call her Aunt Jemima, but she's came from another name. But it was actually a dedication to Hattie McDaniel from Gone with the Wind, and it was and the lady who did the voice was Lillian Randolph. And she was in It's a Wonderful Life, and she was in Sanford and Son. But now they might just computer generate her or have that Irish woman. Because they did that. They did that. But so Jerry would just take full liberty of Tom's like be like from Mouse is oh boy, Tommy's gonna get kicked out if this one thing happens. I'm going to make his life a living hell. And that's why they don't talk. Because they probably more curse words or something. But I was watching something that featured Harold Lloyd. And yeah, I think it's kind of somewhat of an homage to the silent movies and what have you. And speaking of that duo, lately I was watching Dumb and Dumber. And so you're saying there is a chance. Hey, want to hear most songs in the world? Yeah, well, in the Book of Solomon, they said nothing is new under the sun, and Dumb and Dumber, in many ways, was just like a revival of Laurel and Hardy. We should actually do that. Me and my brother Mark, if once he could leave Parma, but he can't leave Parma, he has to enjoy Parma because of all the bad things he said those years ago. Oh, it came back to bite him in the butt. So it's like, but I could just see Laura go, oh, come on. I'm only human. Or he's like, another fine that you gotta sing. There's another fine that you gotta sing. Every time. I could just see Laurel Hardy as Lloyd and Harry. Well, yeah. But yeah, number 4 is Tom. Number 3, Meg Griffin. Yeah, the only female in this group. Well, always gets screwed over. I think she dies in a couple episodes. Yeah, I talk about Brian. It's like Meg's like, yeah, you're the new me. Shut up, Meg. Clouser. But so Meg Griffin doesn't fit. Well, actually, the first wave of Family Guy, which started in 1999 and in 2002, Meg was trying to fit in. And since 2005, it was like, Meg can never fit in. She can't. She's just too lumpy and too what have you. Yeah. But there's one episode where she actually just let all her anger can't come out. It's like, why can't you? Why can't I be respected? Teenage drama. So, if I ever had family life, I'd rather have sons and daughters. But yeah, Meg Griffin just is basically the Griffin's footstool. Basically, she is the butt of the show. She's Cleveland. She's more like Detroit because how we have Cleveland, and it's like at least we're not Detroit. And sometimes Detroit, like right now, like with the whole, since we're like the most poorest city in the world, in the nation right now, it's like Detroit's like, we're not Cleveland. But Cleveland can say this. At least we're in top 5 of cities where young people actually want to join, and we're getting a lot of growth. It's true. And the Cavs won it all 5 years ago. And that's nice. And I stopped watching basketball, but I forgot how the Blue Jackets are, because, yeah. And Cleveland Browns, they might be Super Bowl bound. And Cleveland Baseball Club, I don't know. Baseball's, speaking of what, baseball is coming. It's opening tonight. And then this is how I feel about the Indians' year. Opening day, here's the first pitch. And the season's over. Okay, number 2. Kenny McCormick. Okay, I'm sitting on Kenny. Come on, Kenny. Yeah. Well, Kenny has to be number 2 because Kenny gets the shaft more than anyone else. It's like, the thing is, I know Butters is like the new one, but the thing is, for a while, Kenny would die. And the story about Kenny was Trey Parker, Matt Stone. It was like, so we knew this kid who always like come and go. It's like one day he's here, one day he's not. It's like, hey, did you die or something or what? And Kenny McCormick, the impoverished kid who can't die. Yeah, there's a great superhero episode of South Park. That should be a movie. But I don't know. There's a word that it's like a word for raccoons, but it's degrading. Yeah. So, but that'd be a great movie, and like South Park. I really encourage you to make a movie because it's been like it's over. You're long overdue. I think it'd be better than the Simpsons movie, and I hear Family Guy's gonna make a movie, and I might watch it, even though I might eat, but it'll probably be rated R because you can say whatever you want to. But Kenny, South Park. Yeah, Kenny's actually the reason why Kenny is number 2 is because his time about getting the shaft is actually dying. So him getting short on his stick is more than Kenny ever would. There's some honorable mentions too, like Flannery Fox, which is from a cartoon called The Fox and the Crow, and hold on a minute. It's going. Hey, Dad. Hey, I'm doing okay. I got my COVID shot. today. Yeah, at CSU. Oh, called you? Did I? No, it might have been Pastor Craig, because he was giving messages to the to everyone, every member. So he probably gave you that. Yeah, I'm doing my show right now. You want to say hi to anyone on YouTube, or no? You don't have to. Okay. So, could you say hi, Dad? Hey. Yeah, that's my father. Yeah. Yeah, this Easter we're gonna do like this Final Four thing. I kind of did a little bit of an April Fool's thing. It's like I said that Mark is in Parma with this woman called Dee Dee, and she's got a lot of flamingos on her in her lawn. A little bit, yeah. Yeah. Tribe in Detroit. The Yeah. Right. Yeah. So yeah, I heard Detroit's not the only, like Cleveland's not the only city with a April blizzard. Uh huh. Yep. And someone I befriended in from Boston said that. All right. Okay. All right then. Yep. Bye. Yeah. Well. So yeah, one of them the characters of the Lone Fox, which came from a Columbia cartoon, the Fox and Crow. They were never big in cartoons. They had Mickey Mouse ones. Oh. All right then. All right, Dad. Yeah, bye. I'll be right back, folks. I'll be right back. Sorry about this, folks. Okay. So yeah, mentioned Florida Fox. The other one is well, Elephant is I don't know if you want it. Elephant really did get get messed up and screwed over many times from Bugs Bunny. Yeah. So he's another honorable mention. Some nice Cleveland Browns, because bathtub gag. No, and he lost his first wife, which is not Donna Tubbs, but who's that other woman? Yeah, I forgot who. It was not Raul, it was who was that? Loretta. Yeah, Loretta. And she's mean. Leopold Butterstash, which is Ham Butters from South Park. Yeah, he gets jammed too. People say Milhouse Van Houten does, because if it wasn't for Simpson, Milhouse would be on this list. But he's kind of a dishonorable legend. MC Tuxedo and Chumley. MC Tuxedo will not fail. Mystified that much. Don't compare me to Charlie Willing. Yeah, but in my opinion, Tennessee Tuxedo is like the Wally Gator. It's kind of like Wally Gator kind of thing. But and then there's Stimpy the cat from Ren and Stimpy. Because, I don't know what that's. But in my opinion, I think Stimpy is a little more, let's say, simple-minded. Stimpy, yeah, he is. And I'm also going to say that another character that's like really like that is from Nickelodeon is Chucky Finster or Charles Finster Jr. Because Chucky has to go through a lot, and if it was for Tommy, he would not be in the shafted region. The Chucky, in my opinion, is kind of like the reasonable one. It's like, I don't think that's a good idea. So, in some ways, he could be like a scaredy cat, but then again, it's like Chucky's more like kind of like he's also wise at the same time. Kind of like Bernie Swing. But yeah. So the honorable mentions are Flora Fox from the Fox and Crow cartoons, Stimpy, Cleveland Brown, Chucky, Tennessee Tuxedo, because Tennessee Tuxedo does not fail. Mystified that much. I could probably go on forever with cartoon characters get chat. Even Pepe Le Pew could be on there because sometimes he does get his just desserts. So, and John Arbuckle too. It's like, oh, Pepe Le Pew's evil. He's like Harvey Weinstein or Bill Cosby or. Leave Pepe Le Pew alone! What is that? He's not a Yao! He's only a cartoon character! And now we go to number one. I'm sorry this took so long, folks, but Charlie Brown. Yes, Charlie Brown. He's a clown. There's a song called Charlie Brown by the Coasters. I'm surprised Charles Schulz did not sue Lieber and Stroller. I think they were the guys who did Charlie Brown. Were they? You can just type down on the comments below and tell me if the Lieber and Stroller, the same guys who did Kansas City and Stand By Me, wrote Charlie Brown, the clown. That's the opposite of what Charlie Brown is. It's like, why is everybody always picking on me? Actually, they still pick on it. It's like Charlie Brown's like, good grief, why is everybody always picking on me? So, with baseball season, Charlie Brown is, he can't fly a kite. He has a baseball team that's not bigger. And in many ways, this Charlie Brown actually kind of like Charles Schulz. Charles Monroe Schulz. It's like, because he actually went through a lot when he was a kid. In many ways, he was like excited that he got to advance a couple grades because he was doing real well, and I go, he's gonna be smart, but then like he was like probably 11 or 12, and he was shorter than the other kids because he was in junior high or something like that. And he was so shy, he didn't want to talk to the others. Like he became solitaire, eating lunch by himself, and like there was this redhead girl that Schulz was with, and guess what? It all became part of Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown's world. And even his peers, his friends, was like, "You blockhead!" Oh, really? That's Charlie Brown. If that is your friend, get new friends. Or, yeah, that's why Charlie Brown's life was screwed up. So it's like, the thing is, Charlie Brown, there were times when he had to sacrifice. He was always getting ended and what have you. And I'm going to tell you that just see, oh my God, it's like 52 minutes. I know this is my long. There's longer episodes or longer shows on Mystery Science Theater. We've been watching a lot of that, and that's coming up with the TV season. So I always want to do this tomorrow because But the thing is, yeah, I pulled an April Fool's joke on you folks. I'm sorry, but it's 1st of April, and 13 unlike speaking of number 5, speaking of 13 and Donald Duck, a lot of things occur to him about 13. March 13th is his birthday, supposedly, like in one of the films of Three Caballeros, which is going to be another movie signed film on the week of Cinco de Mayo. How about that? Probably another one of those cancel culture films. But, yeah, and then there's, he drives a 313 on Detroit. Me and Dad were talking about Detroit a little bit, but yeah. You know what? I'm going to start from the beginning of this the song because, sorry for the, but, yeah. Charlie Brown gets the shaft more than any other tune in the world. Well, and there's also Lucy, who won't let Charlie Brown kick the football. And what does Lucy do? She screws him over by giving him bad advice. With all the psychological babble. Lucy Van Pelt is no Sigmund Freud. Seriously. Sorry. But, yeah. And also Charlie Brown. We're all like Charlie Brown sometimes. And Charlie Brown actually did write a bike that said number 13 in You're a Good Sport, Charlie Brown. But the thing is, also the whole Charlie Brown thing is, like the Charles Schulz. So, Mark, I hope you can leave Parma as soon as possible. I hope the Flamingos don't attack you, because they do attack in Parma. And they gotta be like pierogies. We'll have some on next Monday. And so as we speak, I'm calling Mr. Cleveland Warren in the city of Cleveland, and state of Cleveland, and the United States of Cleveland. Have a happy Passover, and happy Monday, Thursday, and April Fool's Day one night. Good night. Hey, let's stop this. Groovy, baby. Come on. And